I've always thought there's something very cool about cars that don't shout about what they can do. Cars that offer more of a suggestion about their capabilities than screaming it in your face. Porsche have nailed this with their GT and RS series cars. Looks are obviously subjective, but this Type R, I think, has hit the nail on the head as well. It's definitely a more focused, more performance-orientated looking package. The great thing with this part, the looks do back up the intent. Okay, let's have a look at the spec. And compared to what's out today, it's nothing really to write home about. But numbers are very rarely the true story. The Integra Type R put out 141 kilowatts at a screaming 8,200 RPM out of a hand-built 1.8 litre four-cylinder engine. And look, 141 kilowatts really isn't much compared to, say, the current model SS Commodore's 270 kilowatts. But where the Commodore weighs 1,800 kilos, the Integra weighs around about 700 kilograms less. It's this Jenny Craig approach to weight loss that makes the Integra such a weapon to drive. But this is a road car and it needs to do all the day-to-day duties, so let's have a look at the normal stuff before we get into the fun bits. Let's start with the interior. It's classic 90s in here. Lots of hard plastics, some slightly dodgy looking fake carbon fibre trim. Excellent Recaro seats, very supportive, sit very, very low. Great Momo steering wheel. Be nice if it was a little bit higher and a little bit further back, but again, it's the 90s, early 2000s, so we can't get too picky and choosy. I absolutely love the shifter. Both the feel of the titanium actual shift knob, but the mechanical feel of changing gear. It does require a little bit of encouragement, but again, it suits the character of the car so well. Moving backwards, the back seat. The back seat is probably more of a suggestion than it is actually a place to sit, but as long as you've got short friends, they should be fine. And the boot is excellent. With the seats down, it's almost got wagon levels of practicality. But practicality and creature comforts are hardly the focus of this car. Let's go and find out what it does best. So I can start with how capable this car is and chassis characteristics and balance and how practical it is. But you know what? Sit back, turn up volume, have a listen to this. Oh, so good. Never get sick of that. You know what? There's actual proper exotics out there that don't sound half as good as this thing. Oh, it's great. You actually feel it through your whole body, feel it through the whole car, feel it through the tips of your fingers when you're driving. It's fantastic. There's so much communication with this. So look, it's not all bells and whistles in here. The car, it's pretty desperate for torque. Gear changing is going to be required for overtaking, that's a definite. But again, it's part of the process of driving the car. You have to drive the car. You can't just rely on cubic inches and a turbo to get you out of trouble. Another slightly annoying little aspect of the car, maybe one of the idiosyncrasies of the car, is the noise in here. There's no sound deadening. As part of Honda's weight loss regime was to remove all the sound deadening and make all the glass a little bit thinner. And look, it's definitely involving. When it rains, it sounds like someone's firing at you with a machine gun. The actual road, tyre and engine noise is at live concert volumes, to be honest. But that's what I love most about this car. You don't have to drive the pants of it, but it totally encourages you to drive it harder and faster. You know, I've been lucky enough to drive some Nissan GTRs and fast 911s, and sure, on track they're amazing, even on road they're almost too fast. But I find it frustrating with truly fast cars like that. You're almost braking and diving out of the accelerator more than you're actually pushing it. This car is the opposite. It just encourages you to push harder and harder. Honda have a new Civic Type R coming out next year, and look, I'm sure it's going to blow this thing away both in performance and livability, but I worry that it's not going to capture that same magic and emotion that the Integra Type R has almost created. Cars are of a higher quality than they've ever been before, and what you get for what you actually spend has never been better. But in this Japanese driver enthusiast performance car genre, let's hope it's not going to be a case of they don't make them like they used to.